And now that I have your full attention, for the past few days I've been trying to work out the best way to make an entity explosion. If I were to throw a bunch of pumpkins in a 1x1 tower and then break it, as you would imagine they would just, fall straight to the ground. But what if we could apply more pressure by placing more pumpkins in the tight space? A chest, for example, can hold 30 pumpkins, and this is how much space 30 pumpkins occupy. So already you can see a massive improvement in the compression of the pumpkins. So let's lay 3 chests down and fill them with pumpkins, and fill the empty space with more pumpkins. Now the problem with this is the pressure inside is so intense that it's actually causing a lot of the pumpkins to no-clip through the walls. So let's blow it up before more escape. As you can see, that was a massive improvement, but how can we push it even further? The problem with chests is when broken they don't always drop the amount of pumpkins that were placed inside. For example, each one of these chests has 6 pumpkins inside. This one gave us the right amount. This one drops 5. And this one only dropped 4. I don't know why this is a thing. If you know the answer, feel free to comment. Vending machines are also inconsistent, but get the right drop more frequently than chests. The other issue with chests is in the space of a 1x1 you can only really fit 8, and you also get this empty space in between, which is a pretty big problem since we want to create as much pressure as possible. Now vending machines on the other hand leave almost no empty space, and you can fit 11 in the space of a foundation. So I had decided to build a cannon-like design to kind of see if I could direct the explosion of the pumpkins to just, fly straight up. What I did is I placed the pumpkins in the vending machines and had the vending machines elevated in the middle of the 1x1 on a twig floor piece. To make up for the empty space on the bottom, I'm placing more pumpkins. Yeah, they barely passed the smoke of the landmines, which was pretty disappointing. Instead of getting an explosion, they just simply slowly pushed each other up and out. So going back to the original design of 11 vending machines on an elevated floor. Ten times better. You can see how far they travelled. I would have gone higher, but sadly entities have a render distance that cannot be changed to my knowledge. Coming over here, you can see a pumpkin was pushed so hard and so many times by other pumpkins that it actually flew 16 to 17 foundations away from the original explosion. Looking at a bunch of entities, you can see the size difference, pumpkin being one of the biggest currently. It looks like the large gift might be slightly bigger, but a sphere-shaped item is a better choice for what we're doing. But if you do want to see what a gift explosion looks like, the good thing about them is they take up less space. As you can see, they're slowly, neatly stacking next to each other. At this point there is 3 times more gifts in this 1x1 that we can fit with pumpkins, and they're only just starting to no-clip out. So let's test it out. That's a lot of gifts, but almost no travel distance. They just don't push each other as well as pumpkins do. So now that we know the best method, what better way to finish the video than constructing an explosion so great and visually spectacular that it would instantly crash most people's game and computer. Thankfully, Panda has a good tire computer and can record the explosion for us in high definition.
Running back. Because I'm awfully deceiving. I always say I'm fine, but that's not the true meaning. The walls are caving in and it leaves me with feelings. But the only one that matters is I won't be defeated. But keep talking, pray that I lost it. I keep it cool, my attitude stay frosted. And I'm intending to bring a revolution. There far too many problems, but far few solutions.